Welcome back. This is episode 3 of the Groove Club Experience. No, that's Joe Rogan's thing. Groove Club Dropouts, Dropout FM. I don't know. That's a topic I wanted to involve you guys in. What we should name this podcast, because despite us being 3 episodes in, me and Dom really have no idea what we want to call this thing yet. I haven't really talked to him about this, but I want to call it like Dropout FM. That's my thing. I want to call it Dropout FM, and the reason I say that is because I want to eventually have like a radio station, kind of like Martin, but unlike Martin, I don't just want to talk. I want to play music for you guys. I want to have a station where it's like, you know, songs that you wouldn't really hear on the radio a lot, and it's probably for good reason, you know, probably that scaring the hoe type music. No, non-derogatory. There we go. But if you know what I mean, I just want to kind of play the songs that I talk about, and I can't really do that on YouTube or Spotify because it'll probably get taken down, and I don't want to risk that. I mean, a way around it, we could probably start like live streams on Instagram or YouTube, and kind of see if those live streams will stay up, but we'll do like a little mix or whatnot, but that's later on in the future. This all relates back to what we want to call this though, and the name Dropout FM, it sounds iconic, and it's also what we've been naming the playlist that me and Dom keep forgetting to mention in every episode. But we make a playlist to accompany every Groove Club episode with the hope that you listen to the episode through the playlist, so that after the podcast episode is done, it'll just continue on with songs that we listened to that week that we really liked and songs that we mentioned in the episode. So for example, on episode 2, we talked about Grippy, and Grippy was on the playlist, unfortunately, but it's like, what are you going to do? We talked about it in the podcast episode. It'd be kind of unethical as podcasters to not involve the subject matter within the playlist. I'm actually that, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm saying that as if it's the most complicated thing in the world. It's really not, but I'm going to leave a poll on Instagram and if you're watching this on Spotify and wherever the polls are located on Spotify. But basically, you know, what name do you prefer? Groove Club, Groove Club Dropouts, Dropout FM, or maybe a name of your own, which I'm sure will probably be better. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Groove Club, because you guys are really the Groove Club. You, as the listener, are Groove Club. And I'm saying this as if there's not really only like 2 listeners, which are my mom and Melvin Govea. Shout out Melvin. I love you, man. This man, he sends me messages reviewing every episode, and I love it. I wish he would give me more negative reviews, because honestly, episode 1 and 2, despite the subject matter being good, I feel like the audio quality or like the visual quality has been and that's really why these episodes have been slow as well. It's because there's always some sort of problem, which I'm hoping I don't commit today. Looking at it, it seems like I'm recording audio and visual, so we should be good for today at least. With that being said, let's get into today's episode. So today I'm going to do something called the NewMusic Friday Battle Royale, and I'm hoping it's something that we continue to do. I'm saying we a lot. If you didn't notice, Dominic is not here today. That's because he's on vacation. So yeah, spam hate in the comments, because what the fuck? You need to relax. You need time off. You don't love me anymore? No, we're doing all right. Me and Dominic's Spotify family is doing quite all right. Yeah, he's just on vacation. You can't hate the guy. I'll soon be on vacation as well. Not really. It's really just like basic training, but it's whatever. It's whatever. That being said, I hope you don't mind this just being me, because this is really weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm just kind of looking at myself in the camera and talking to it. This is the most narcissistic thing I've probably ever done. No, it's not, but it's close. It's up there. But back to what I was saying. I'm introducing this new concept called the NewMusic Friday like Battle Royale. And that's really because I don't like critiquing music. I don't want to be a music critic. I don't want that to be what this podcast is about. Something me and Dominic joke about with every episode is trying to increase the amount of critical thought that we're promoting on the episode. And I feel like by critiquing music, you kind of force the listener or the kind of consumer of whatever you're putting out you kind of put them in this like little echo chamber where it's like they don't have that opportunity to kind of think about the song for themselves. So despite me giving these songs ratings, I want you to listen to each and every one of them and tell me what you think in the comments below. Because I don't want to be like a Fantano character either. I mean, I think JPEGMAFIA said it. He was like, nobody grows up and wants to be a critic. That's not what I want to do. I want to share music. That's kind of like the mission statement with Groove Club. It's just about sharing music, keeping music in the conversation. With that being said, you'll notice that the songs that I will mention are not just songs that released today on Friday. They're songs that have been released throughout the week. But I only film on Fridays, so what can you do? That being said, on today's roster, we have Girl So Confusing featuring Lord by Charlie XCX, Don't Rely on Other Men by JPEGMAFIA. We got the new Chenayder song, Teenage Heartbreak, Mavi with Drunk Prayer, and KaliUchis song, Never Have Me. I think that's what it's called. I forgot to write it down in the notes. Never Be Yours by KaliUchis. There we go. So let's just get into it. Starting off with Charlie XCX. First, I want to give like an official kind of review or opinion on Brat. I really do think it's album of the year. If not, at the very least, it's definitely the album of the summer. And it's going to be very hard to top. And I say that and I mean it, because despite me loving the K-Tranda album, Timeless, it is timeless. No pun intended, but I really did like Brat. It scratches that right part of my brain. I love it. Yeah, Brat was so good that I'm considering going to the concert. I'm considering paying like $400 to get floor tickets to see Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. They're both artists that I really like. Shout out gay people. It is Pride Month. Send $5 to your close to... Send $5 to the nearest gay person, and I will be needing proof. So send photos of that on Instagram and tag me, or don't. I don't know. But yeah, guys, support gay people. It is Pride Month. I don't mean to say this in the most commercial way, but I'm going to make it sound that way. Hello, guys. We are Groove Club, and like most corporations, we are supporting gay people, but only in June. You know, it's not like we've talked about gay artists like all throughout the year. Nope, it's just a June thing. But yeah. Sorry, Charlie XCX's album was really good. I love Brat, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the new single that she dropped today, featuring Lord. It's a remix of "Girl So Confusing." I like it. I like Lord's feature on it. I mean, I think the song by itself is really good, but I think it's really cute that Charlie got Lord on the song, because if you were unaware, "Girl So Confusing" is about, you know, Charlie kind of talking to this girl, which turned out to be Lord, about how she feels like she's not liked, like the relationship is kind of falling apart, or that there's something wrong that she's not aware of. Kind of how I feel about some of my friends right now. So I really related to it. I liked it. I like how Lord replies to Charlie within the song. It was really cutesy. I liked it. So I give it a 4 out of 5. That's my opinion. Obviously, go listen to it and let me know what you think. But yeah, it was a good song. Great album as well. Loved it. Moving on to the next song on the roster. We got Don't Rely on Other Men by JPEGMAFIA. Holy crap. I was excited to... Well, okay, it wasn't like, oh my god, JPEGMAFIA just dropped a new song, because JPEGMAFIA had literally dropped a feature verse on Ravina's song last Wednesday, but it was weird. It was a Monday, but it makes sense in JPEGMAFIA fashion. He doesn't really follow like the New Music Friday type thing, which makes my job harder because I have to wait all week to talk about it. But he released a song, a feature to promote his new album, which this song is here. I forgot what the album's called, I'm going to be honest. And I'm like the biggest JPEGMAFIA fan in the world. So what does that say about me? But yeah, Don't Rely on Other Men was accompanied by a music video featuring the guy from the Opium fashion photo shoot, so that's cool. But the song is really good. I fucking loved it. It's like this like psychedelic rock feel to it, with the kind of classic industrial drums to it. It's I like that JPEGMAFIA, he keeps making new stuff, and it's weird. I talk about this with my friends all the time, not just a JPEGMAFIA thing, but like all artists, where it's like you hear an artist and it's like, wow, this is new, this is fresh, this feels fresh, but no way they're gonna top it in the next album or the next single, because you can't just keep on coming up with new stuff. Eventually artists kind of fall in that pit where they keep on producing the same stuff, and sometimes it's good. We talked about it with Smino drops like the same sounding stuff now, and it's not a bad thing. I love Smino's sound. It's really good, and it's not something that I think I'm gonna grow old of anytime soon. But with that being said, JPEGMAFIA has dropped something familiar yet fresh. You hear these kind of like the JPEGMAFIA staple drums now. You know, you heard them in Step a Pig, you heard them in Where You Get Your Crack From. It's good. They're good songs, but the drums are really good. I fucking love how JPEGMAFIA produces. I don't know if he used an SP404 on this one. I don't know if that's just scaring the host thing, but it's good. It's great. I loved it. I love the song. Again, like psychedelic rock feel to it. The song features longtime collaborator Freaky. And no, I don't mean the missing emotion from Inside Out 2. I mean the guy who worked with JPEGMAFIA on, you know, songs like Libtard Anthem. I forgot what song it was on Black Ben Carson, but it's a great song. But you might know Freaky from Libtard Anthem because that's really like Veterans, like the most mainstream JPEGMAFIA album before like LP and Scaring the Host came out. But most people know Veteran, and Libtard Anthem is a pretty iconic song. I like it. But yeah, that's Freaky on that song. But they have an album that's you can only hear on Bandcamp. I tried looking it up on SoundCloud and I couldn't hear it, but it's Second Amendment. OG JPEGMAFIA fans know what I'm talking about. Second Amendment is great. I fuck with it. Great album. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's not something you really play in the car, but it's good. I don't think I like it more than Communist Slow Jams, but Second Amendment is up there. I fuck with it. It's good. Freaky and JPEGMAFIA always make bangers together. Like, I really think it's a no-skip album. So I'm excited to see. I'm hoping that JPEGMAFIA releases like a solo album again, because I want to hear that fresh JPEGMAFIA. But if it's a collaboration with Freaky, if the whole album is like Second Amendment 2, Electric Boogaloo, like I won't mind, because I love when they collaborate. They always make good stuff. So I'm excited. Yeah, great song, great music video. The music video, if you haven't seen it, just follows this guy. He kind of listens to JPEGMAFIA, and you can see his neurons get activated, and he becomes like this punk guy, and he goes to like this little fight club thing, and I guess it kind of just shows how JPEGMAFIA is infiltrating the minds of scrawny white kids in America, which it kind of summarizes all JPEGMAFIA fans. Not me though, never me. I'm fucking big as fuck, and I'm not white, thank God. But yeah. That was my take. I don't even know what I review it. I think it's a 5 because I'm a JPEGMAFIA glazer. I'm not even a fan. I just love the guy. He's great. I'm excited to see what he's got up his sleeves. Buying my tickets tomorrow once I get some money to go see him. But yeah, that's my take on Don't Rely on Other Men by JPEGMAFIA. Now on to the next song, Teen Heartbreak by Chenayder. If you don't know who Chenayder is, you should definitely check out her kind of breakthrough song. You probably know it. It's called Strawberry Perfume. It's a great song. I had it on my wrestling playlist this year. It helped me out. It's just a good song. It's a nice little cute song. Makes you feel good. It's bubbly. I love it. It's a great song. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Chenayder. She dropped Teen Heartbreak. It's good. It's weird because she's like way younger than me. She's like 16, 17. And I keep seeing these artists like a fucking net spend, which we'll talk about in a second as well. But like they keep just dropping fucking songs and bangers at such a young age. Like Red Veil started so young, and look at him now. But Chenayder, she's got that Smino cosign, other artists cosign, like Mavi cosign, which we'll talk about in a moment as well. But yeah, great song. It's just Chenayder continuing to show her variety, her range as an artist. She can produce these kind of drum and bass, hyper pop feeling songs to these ballads. This song was extremely vulnerable, and it's great. It's great to see. It's got a lot of depth to it, but it's also familiar. It's it's just a song about teen heartbreak, but it's good. So what are you gonna say about that? That being said, I give it like a 3.5. but that's just me. You should definitely go check her out because she's great. And if this was like stocks, like, you know, if I was like telling you invest in Apple or invest in Facebook in 2008, this is me. Chenayder is gonna be big soon, a couple years. I mean, she's already doing great right now, but you'll definitely be hearing her name more and more. Now, on the topic of NetSpend, I wasn't really going to talk much about it, but have y'all seen this photo of NetSpend and Peso Pluma? So yeah, that's a weird collaboration there. But another weird Peso Pluma collaboration is his collaboration with Quavo. He dropped a single today, and I forgot to mention it on the roster, but the single's called Pa No Pensar, and it's featuring Quavo. Strange collab, but I liked it. It's a solid song. Quavo popped out, you know, in Quavo fashion, in Migo fashion. It's an okay song. I give it like a 2.5. That's really all I have to say about it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, yeah, that's my take on that. That was extremely awkward. I'm sorry. Now on to the last two songs. Holy shit, this episode's going so fast. We got Mavi dropping Drunk Prayer, which was accompanied by a music video by the same name. It's Mavi. What can I say? He's got his sound. I fuck with his sound. It's deep. He makes songs you gotta read, baby, and you can sense it. It's good though. It's good. I like it. It's a good song. It's Mavi being vulnerable, reflecting, and I mean, I'd be lying if I said I completely understand it right now, but I like it. It's just it's a song that you play and you reflect to. I listened to it a couple times today, before filming this as well, and it's good. It's vulnerable. I like it. It sounds like I'm saying the same things with every song. Guys, I can't do this without Dominic. But no, Mavi dropped a good song. He announced a tour and an album with it as well. I forgot the name of the album, but it's right here. And I'm definitely going to go see him this time. I missed him last time around, but I'm going to try to go see him. College is fun. Going to college is fun because I'm excited by the fact that I just get to go see a bunch of artists that my mom would be like, no, you got homework, no, you got school. Nah, I'm fixing my schedule around so I can go see all these artists. I've already got those Childish Gambino tickets, those JPEGMAFIA tickets. I'm thinking of getting more. Probably going to go see Charlie, like I said, maybe Sabrina Carpenter. But I don't know. Sabrina Carpenter and Donald Glover are both people that I'm currently mad at because they keep fucking up. Why can't we get Amare in Atlanta? If you don't know Amare, she's got that one song that I mentioned, Sociopathic Dance Queen. Great song. She's a great artist. Her styling is like a high-pitched voice with these kind of like house pop songs. And I like them. They're good because she's great. But we can't get her in Atlanta for some reason. And for that, I am mad. But on to the last contestant in our Battle Royale. We have KaliUchis with her song Never Have Me. And yeah, it's just KaliUchis talking to this person about how they'll never have her. She's probably talking to me. If you were unaware, me and Kali were talking before she got with Don Toliver, and we didn't click. I guess my chin wasn't Nefario looking enough. But that is why I'm not talking about the Don Toliver album that released last Friday. Instead, I'm gonna talk about the NxWorries album that released last Friday. By the name of Why Laud. It accompanies their last album that they released together like fucking 10 years ago. I don't know how long it's been really, like 2016 I think, which was Yes Laud, a time when Anderson .Paak was happy. If you're unaware, NxWorries is a collaboration between Knowledge, which is a producer. He did the Meek Mill tapes. That's probably where you know him from. And Anderson .Paak. Silk Sonic. Anderson .Paak is also a great solo artist. But let's see how much time we fucking have. Okay, no, we're good on time. But yeah, they dropped another album last week with a lot of great features on it. But I feel like when people say, oh, this album has a lot of great features on it, it's really because there's nothing else that shines on an album. But I'd be lying if I said that there isn't a lot of good within this album. Why Lord kind of follows Anderson .Paak as he explores new emotions that have come with the split between him and his now ex-wife. If you were unaware, they kind of divorced recently, or they're going through a divorce that Anderson .Paak prompted. A lot of people were giving him hate for it because, you know, his wife was there when he had no money, and, you know, it's kind of douchey to leave a girl now that you're up. But I don't know. Anderson .Paak, what's up with artists dropping a lot of vulnerable songs right now? Because I've definitely said this a lot of times now, but it's vulnerable and in a good way. It's Anderson .Paak revealing how the duality that comes with a split. And this is an album that you can listen to if you're going through a friendship breakup, a breakup, or a divorce, or even if your dog died in Minecraft, or even if you stop playing Minecraft. It's an album about separation. It's an album that is about becoming aware of the consequences that follow your actions. Because Anderson .Paak talks about how, yeah, you know, I wanted a split, life's great, I got this new girl, but really, I can't stop looking at your Instagram feed, making sure you're okay, this, that, and the other. And it's kind of like when you're doing something new again, it's really hard to not fall back to what's comfortable, to what's familiar, because new comes with uncomfortable feelings. And I mean, if you've ever been through a breakup, you understand. I mean, fuck, I called my ex. It happens to the best of us, because there comes a moment where you're just like, wow, I really did that shit and I probably shouldn't have. But I mean, it happened, right? So now you got to go through life with this new beginning. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, Anderson .Paak dropped some heat with that. I feel like this was a really like rushed episode, like in terms of how talking about everything. But to be honest, I talked about a lot of these topics in a video I filmed on Monday that was supposed to release Tuesday, but I got like really emotional in it. I think Sevilla Demo has helped me kind of process the loss of my father. But yeah, it's really because this album was really good. I fucking love it. A great Friday drop, way better than Don Toliver's album. But again, I'm not reviewing it simply because he stole KaliUchis from me. And that's the ex I'm talking about, actually. I recently called her, and she didn't pick up. And that's probably why she released Never Have Me. But yeah, no, definitely check out. Definitely check out Wylod. Thundercat is on it. Earl Sweatshirt is on it. Her is on it. Snoop Dogg's on it, and a lot of other great features. But the album is good. It explores ideas of new relationships. It explores idea of old relationships. It explores ideas of commitments like family, and the fact that it's more complicated now. You know, and it's definitely an album that anyone can relate to if they've ever just split from someone. Yeah, it's a good album. But that's it for today's episode, New Music Friday. Keeping it under 30 minutes because I'm the one who edits them, and editing is time consuming and my eyes hurt. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you thought of today's podcast episode. Please listen to the playlist because I want to hear what you guys think about the songs yourself. Because they're great. Great songs in my opinion, but again, that's my opinion. I want you to tell me why you don't think it's great, or why you agree with me. But yeah, the last bit of audience interaction, I'm thinking for Fridays I want to do like lives, like live calls. It's really gonna be like Instagram live segment for the podcast where you guys can join or request to join the live and talk to us about something music related, and we'll debate with you. If you're also interested on joining the podcast, not as a member, but being in an episode, hit me up. My line is so open. But yeah, send me a DM at Taco Dirtbag. I don't think we're gonna have an Instagram account simply because we got banned like as soon as we made one, which is weird. So I'll probably be dropping like clips to gain more audience members on Instagram Reels. And at this point, I'm really reading you my chore list. So I think this is a good time to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Do not fret. Dominic will be back soon. Yeah. No, I love you guys. I love you, Groove Club. I love you, my friend.